Theresa's in the Bronx is where we just stopped, and I really am excited to talk about this place here because it's not even in Pelham Bay; it's in a different part of the Bronx. And my friend Maddie here is going to tell us exactly where it is. And before we get any deeper, my name's Brogan. I'm a non-binary American. I use pronouns both he and she. I'm from Washington County, Pennsylvania, and I love making media online because it just connects me with people from all over the world that are LGBTQIA+++ and our allies, and we just have a great time. So thanks for being here and, watching my face. You know.
Hello, thank you for having me. Honestly, it's an honor. Hello everyone, my name is Matthew. I use the pronoun he or vampire. And I'm from the Bronx. So Brogan came and I figured we should go to one of the local popular spots for dessert, Theresa's Bakery. It has a little bit of a reputation around here for being, one of the best bakeries, really nice, beautiful creations like this one here. And so we're gonna run through what we bought, but before that, we're gonna give the tea on our experience.
And I have to tell Matt that Matt has been one of the sweetest and most gracious hosts of the Bronx that I've ever met. I mean, he's been doting me with learning about some of the best ways to spend my time here in Pelham Bay. So thank you for your company.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's been fun. So Theresa's team was pretty fun. So we have some tea to talk about. Yeah, what happened?
Well, basically we're going to get some pizza. And right next door is this really sweet, pretty, welcoming bakery. And my sister goes there all the time. She loves brownies and sweets, as do I. So Brogan here got so excited. I was like, let's go and let's hit it.
I mean, honestly, I have to make a commitment to telling everybody that I love sugar. I think sugar is one of the only things that I will bow down to. So I just, before that we get into what had happened was that I was going to get dinner with Matt, and then before dinner I was like, sugar. And then Matt was like, indulge, baby boo, do what you gotta do. And I was like, wow. So first of all, sugar is a drug. Be careful. Sorry, I'm a Debbie Downer, but it comes up like that. And why did we go there? Have you been there before?
Theresa?
Your sister liked brownies, but you were like, when I was excited, what about it was pulling us in there?
Well, I just find sweets to be very comforting, very even though it's kind of anti-self-care, it's kind of self-care, to scratch that itch. Also, your excitement. I wanted something different. I don't have this every day. So it was kind of an exciting experience. Well, it was supposed to be for both of us.
I can't wait to try it.
I know.
What happened when we went there? I mean, there was one other person in there, but... Okay, so we go into the store.
So we go in the store. First off, the door is so heavy to open.
I think it got stuck on the ground.
Yeah,
It was stuck on the ground.
It was stuck, I don't know.
Someone needs to go...
They didn't want anyone to come in, apparently.
Yeah.
And we go in, and Brogan here's excited. I'm carrying a pizza, we're giggling. And
we're happy.
We're very happy, very excited to be there. And
I pulled out my phone, I was taking photos because I was like, oh my gosh, so much chocolate.
They had a lot of good stuff, as you'll see. And then, we were just met with a very short, customer service. She was extremely short. It seemed like she didn't want us there. We were bothered. I felt like I was inconveniencing her by ordering. And mind you, we were just I said to Brogan, get whatever you want. I saw what I want, which you'll see in a bit. So I was going through picking stuff. Brogan here was going through picking a few things, and you know, with every item that we requested, we were met with anything else? Anything else? Anything else? So I'm just like, I'm getting annoyed, but I always keep it composed because I don't have the time. But it was just, you know, it was just really sad.
I felt like she was, you know, asking me what I wanted, and it was like I didn't even have time to look through what there was to want. So I don't know, it feels interesting when you go into a space and you're so enthusiastic and excited about what opportunities exist, and then like the business owners or the people that are operating the business just kind of shut you down and like make you feel like whatever you were doing is just like not okay. So, you know, get your order and get out.
Basically. And so because they had an attitude, before I even paid, I just put $5 in the tip jar. Like, shut your mouth.
You were trying to be nice.
Shut your mouth. I was trying to be nice.
I was like, they had ice cream and everything.
Yeah, they had like, a lot of stuff. And, you know, and then after I put the tip, she like, did she say thank you?
No, and then she took your
change.
change.
I just said you're welcome.
Yeah, and then
I thought she said thank you, so I said you're welcome, and then she giggled. Am I allowed to curse?
I mean, I think it's,
okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna try to.
We're trying to keep it PG, PG-3, PG-4.
Okay, so no
R-rated.
cursing. I don't know. So we left, and Brogan didn't say anything. He didn't look upset, didn't sound upset, kept it well. Would you agree?
I mean, I'm just not surprised. That's how people treat me all the time.
And I think that's sad and horrible, and it breaks my black heart. But I turned to him and I'm like, how rude were they? Seriously.
I mean, I honestly I didn't notice how rude it was until you had pointed out, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. Like, they really weren't.
At every turn, after every purchase, and then mind you, it came to 17 something. I already tipped $5 in her face to show her like I come in peace. Like, I'm supporting locally owned, family owned. My family.
That's why we wanted to do this. We were like excited.
My family has lived in this area for 60, almost 70 years. You know, I live in a house that my grandfather built, and it's like, you know, I'm someone who will go to a small family-owned business or a local business as opposed to a big store, or, you know, Amazon.com. I love them. Plug that. But, you know, and I just felt like the disrespect. I mean, in my opinion, I think they were just mad that he's way more beautiful than they were.
Oh my gosh. Trying to put me on a pedestal.
I'm just saying, like, if...
Could you imagine if someone said that to you? We're gonna move on, because
I'm just saying,
trying to be nice. Could you imagine?
Look, I was holding the door open, you know, letting you go, like...
Come on, we're gonna move on to the chocolate.
And I would be mad
tell
too.
us. So obviously, Theresa's needs a lot to learn, and the way that they welcome us, and people that act like us, and look like us, and respond, and engage, and go out and have fun like us. Whatever, we want to come buy chocolate from you. Don't treat us poorly, you know? So I got to pick 1, 2, 3 items that I was super excited about, that like really, for me, when I was purveying their menu, I was like, those are things I'm going to try that I would be excited about having my experience at Theresa's. And then Maddie got...
3 things also.
Yeah, you also got 3 things. Okay. So do you want to start? And like...
Sure. Well, how about we'll describe each thing and we'll taste it together?
Okay, cool.
So the first thing I picked is classic.
I'm sorry.
One of my favorites, white chocolate covered pretzel. So you can see it here.
Hold on, let me put my hand behind it like it's makeup.
Sorry, I'm new.
No, it's brand new. Wow.
Super tasty, super
That
pretty.
looks delish.
I'm gonna put this. Alright.
Are you gonna feed me?
Sure.
Whoa. Hold on.
What do you think? Bang it.
I'm gonna say classic. I personally, Brogan, not a fan of sprinkles.
Me neither, honestly. But
They got sprinkles. Like,
but still, like, it's good. I don't mind them, but like, you know, it's a package deal. It comes with the thing.
wasn't there a pretzel without sprinkles?
I didn't ask. Like, they didn't even want me to have the sprinkles.
We didn't have time. We just had to get out.
That was really good. What would
I
you
liked
rate
it.
it? 1
Hold on, I
to
want
10.
some more.
Little palate cleanser. Drink your milk, people. Unless
What kind
you
of
like
milk do we have?
whole milk.
You got whole milk?
Yes.
I'm actually gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
Is that bad?
It's passing grade.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 right now.
I'm gonna give it 7.5. It was really good. There was nothing really wrong about it. Just why are you being rude? Next up,
I'm so happy.
let's pick something that you picked. You picked some interesting things that I would have never chosen. So
The
let's
first
explore.
thing that we're gonna try together is the chocolate covered raspberry wheel. So it looks like chocolate covered graham crackers with, thank you, raspberries in the center. And we're gonna split it right down the middle and just
Oh,
boom.
I'm
Oh,
scared
well, I don't
of
know if that was
raspberry.
splitting right
That's
down the
good.
middle.
I'll take.
but
I'm just gonna take a bite.
You don't. Oh wait, it's also coconut dusted. I forgot to tell you that. Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
What, you don't like it?
It's not bad.
I love it.
I'm just not like a.
The raspberry is really chewy.
I'm not a fruit person with like
Mm.
my treats, but it is really good. And
I
don't
find
even-
this to be delicious.
No, it's good. And I don't even normally like coconut stuff, but it's a nice little texture add-on.
I need to know more about why you laughed when you chewed on this. What was going through your mind?
I was expecting a cracker for some reason, like you know, like a cracker
It is a
sensation.
lot softer. It's a cookie. It's definitely
Yeah.
not a cracker.
I was expecting like a,
Yeah, no, it's definitely soft.
and I'm just weird about trying new things. Sorry. But so, what would you rate that treat? What would you call it?
It's
What
a
was it
coconut.
called?
It was a coconut chocolate raspberry wheel.
Okay.
I might have got it messed up a little bit.
Hey, convincing enough. I would give it. I'll give it a 6.5.
Okay.
It wasn't bad at all, just not my go-to.
No, I'm gonna give that one an 8. I liked that a lot.
Good.
Yeah. All right, your turn. What are we on to?
Okay.
Oh man,
Oh,
the
actually-
sugar rush.
I actually only picked 2 things now that I'm looking, but that's fine. Doesn't matter.
Well, then we'll end on the one that we both picked.
Perfect. Okay.
Right?
Good idea. So I
What is
picked this, a white chocolate peanut butter cup.
Mmm.
Peanut butter
Give
cup.
us the top. Show them the top of it. We all love a top. Wow.
So, I don't know. My eye was just immediately drawn to it. I love peanut butter cups.
It looks like it matches my shirt.
It really does.
I'm a white chocolate peanut butter cup. That's too real.
I don't know. I was just immediately drawn to it. I love Reese's peanut butter cups. So, let's try it.
Dang.
This-
This
yeah.
looks thick. It's fat. There's peanut butter. You give me the first bite?
Yep. You. Let's see. Not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting. What do you think? Weird, right? Not bad, but like nothing special either. You want another bite? Your face. We got the spiked.
I'm not gonna.
That was weird.
I'm not gonna say I recommend. I can't recommend that one.
Okay, I give it. I'm not gonna lie, like if they're like downstairs in my house at like 2 a.m, I'd probably eat them
Oh no.
nonstop.
That is definitely. There is a time and a place.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Not
Right now. I'm
Inappropriate.
gonna leave it where we don't have to rate it.
We have the church giggles. Inappropriate.
Yeah. Inappropriate giggles.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so let's move on to
Yes.
my second choice was a white chocolate covered raspberry filled graham cracker. Boom.
Very interesting.
It's like that thick, you know? It looks like a little boop boop car, like a boop boop. You know? There's the
Like
raspberry filled. Like woo woo. Not like that.
Let me know if you get that reference. Oh my.
I think this is gonna be good.
Okay, looks interesting.
Yeah.
In there. Once again, not a big raspberry girl, but.
Yeah.
Oh wait, me? Oh, actually, I think you.
Thanks. So this bitch is over here yelling and screaming about shit. Like, fucking rude. Well, somehow the phone died, but we're back with our raspberry chocolate covered our white chocolate covered raspberry treats from Theresa's. You ready?
I'm ready.
Did you already bite yours?
I don't think so. I don't know what happened to it, but I really didn't because I don't remember tasting it. I like it.
I guess I'm really into the raspberry.
I'm glad I didn't get much raspberry, but it's really good. I might, or honestly, like I'll give it an 8. Really good.
I'm gonna stick it on an 8 too.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
gonna
really
go 8.25. I like it better than the chocolate wheel. Wow. We've had white chocolate sprinkle covered pretzels. A chocolate covered raspberry wheel that I already ate all of it. A white chocolate peanut butter cup,
That
which we only recommend in certain situations.
that killed us.
And a white chocolate covered graham cracker stuffed with raspberry, which was pretty bomb.
We got a lot of white chocolate, a lot of raspberry, which I think shows that we're very thematic people. We have a theme and we stick to it. Or not.
I'm glad that that's what you take away from it. I was gonna say eclectic.
Could be the same thing, I guess.
You're shaking the table.
You're shaking the table.
You really are. Maddie, can you lead us all the way through? Theresa's was a spot that we didn't have the best time landing there to buy the things that we bought. But we're having a good time eating this sugary goodness now. It's, you know, my mouth is coated. I think the final thing that we both chose together, we were like, we're gonna get this. It's really gonna deliver us all the way. You know, is Theresa's a spot in the Bronx that you need to stop at no matter what to get some sugary goodness, even if it means you might have to ask them to be polite to you? What is this final dessert, Matt?
Okay, the final dessert. Drum roll, please.
What is it?
It is a chocolate peanut butter cup.
Oh my gosh, the classic! It's a milk chocolate peanut butter cup. It's not
Exactly.
white chocolate, it's milk chocolate.
And I think this is how you can tell if you're the shit. Sorry.
If your establishment
Because
is producing good bakes.
Everybody tries to replicate the peanut butter cup. There's nothing like Reese's. Like, I don't care. Trader Joe's, come for me. But, just kidding, sponsor us. But, you know, I think it's a good way. It's like when you go to a restaurant, you order French fries. That's how you tell, like, can you get to the basics before you start going crazy? So, let's try it.
Let's do it.
Would you like the honor?
I mean, you get, no, this time, can I feed you this time?
Okay. All right. Oh my. It's actually kind of good.
Kind of.
Yeah. The problem is, and I'll tell you, I'll solve it right here. People, when they make peanut butter cups, this is the peanut butter they put. I've been eating peanut butter and jellies for almost 30 years straight. Let me tell you, this is spoon out of the jar peanut butter. Peanut butter cups use fluffed peanut butter. That is the recipe, it's the chocolate shell and the fluffy peanut butter. This is really good, and for me came close, but this regular peanut butter in the middle is so tough against the chocolate, and
I
that's
think
the downfall for me.
I really hear you. I really hear you. You know, I think the flavors are all there, but this gives me more of a fudge peanut butter chocolate
Yeah.
than a real traditional milk chocolate stuffed with fluffed peanut butter Reese's cup. You know,
Reese's?
Excuse me.
Reese's Pieces. But it's good. It's
good.
It's good. It is
much,
good.
much more easier on the palate than the white chocolate.
Absolutely. And on the psyche.
Look, I highly recommend anybody and everybody who wants to find themselves in the Bronx,
Crosby Avenue.
Crosby Avenue, Luigi's Pizza,
Louis and Ernie's.
Louis and Ernie's Pizza, which I thought was fabulous. Right next to it, Theresa's, is a spot that the goods are the goods. Maybe one day we'll be back. I'm sure it's gonna be soon, but next time we'll swoop down and maybe get some ice cream.
Yeah, and good idea. And I just want to say, hopefully next time they're just a little nicer, because honestly, you never know who you're talking to, what they're going through, where they've been. And I feel like we're both very nice, welcoming people, despite, you know, how that we look different. And I feel like it's just a shame that, you know, your excitement was kind of downplayed by their attitude. And I'm glad you didn't notice it while it was happening, because I wanted it to be special for you and something different. But luckily we could do this now, have fun, and, you know, share it with all of you.
It's nice to be able to take myself out in the world and have friends like Maddie, because, you know, who knows, I might have never went into that sugary joint and got myself some sugary goodness. So I love everybody for tuning into whatever they learn from us here. And, you know, scissor me timbers. I don't know really how else to end this besides watch the first part, then the second part, and then maybe blend them together and have yourself a good time. We'll come back for some other day for another recipe of review goodness, right?
Absolutely.